I first started drawing in the summer of 2010, and that was some of the most fun I think I've ever had, and that was all thanks to the contests. I remember staying up all night until about 6 or 7, and then waking up in the afternoon about 4, and having my whole family say goodnight to me. I had really enjoyed drawing, and that was because of the contests, and lately in recent years I feel like I've lost that, but my own dilemma isn't the point of this video. If you've never entered a contest, I could not recommend it more. It is so much fun. Not only do you meet other artists and get feedback on your work, even if you don't win or even place, you get publicity for your art, you get motivation to just improve quickly. And it just gives you a good sense of community. So if you've never entered a contest, here's some tips to help you out. When I first started doing contests, I was not very good at all, and that is an understatement. Because I would draw kind of crappy anime, mainly my own characters, and I wouldn't know how to draw hands, so I would try to stick them behind their backs or behind hair, or have somebody winking so I wouldn't have to draw 2 eyes, or cut the drawing off so you wouldn't have to see feet, those kind of things. And people still do that, and well, that's mainly for younger artists. But if you really want to stand out in a contest, do full body. That means hands, feet, eyes, everything. That'll show your skill more than anything else. And if you're like me and you lack in something like hands, then it's best to do studies of them. Just make little sketches. Not every drawing has to be great or a full finished piece. Just get another piece of paper or a sketchbook and draw what you lack in. Overall, doing a full body just shows that you have a skill in proportions, and that can go very far in our contests. Another quality of good contest entries is perspective, but I mean correct perspective, because some people will do this and you can tell they've never drawn perspectives before, and it shows. The ones that do well in perspective have practiced it on their own plenty of times before coming to the actual contest entry. And that is what I recommend. If you have never done a specific perspective, or perspective at all, go look at references and sketch on your own before coming back to the drawing. It'll help tremendously. If you try to do a perspective that you've never done before, it'll hurt your anatomy, which is literally the skeleton of your drawing. So just be cautious. Another good point is composition, and I feel like a lot of entries lack in this because people will be more focused on trying to get good anatomy or a good perspective, and they won't think about the overall impact of the drawing itself. If you have trouble with composition, here's some ideas. There's the rule of thirds, there's an X formation, and then there is a triangle formation. There are plenty others, but these are the 3 that come to mind. When contests would post their results, a lot of the times I wouldn't even place, and I would get very discouraged, and that's an understatement, but I think the reason why a lot of the ones that had won is because of their style. And if you think about it, that's true in the actual art world. The thing that makes one artist stand out from another is their style. Like caricatures, for example. A Tom Richmond caricature will be way different than a Will Terrell caricature, or a Kim Jong-gi caricature, or a Norman Rockwell caricature. They're all pretty much the same thing, but style is the thing that makes one stand out from the others. It's weird too because I didn't really understand style until I moved away from anime. I feel like that style in itself is pretty restrictive because I felt like I had to draw big eyes and little bodies and little hands, and I feel like style comes from experiencing a lot of different styles, which I've done anime, realism, and I'm moving on from caricatures to comics, like cartoon comics, those 2. And through all of these, I really feel like my art has grown. And now, here's my most important point. And no matter how cheesy it sounds, it's very important. Winning isn't everything. Sorry, it is cheesy. But it's true. You get so much from just entering, such as feedback or publicity for your artwork or your channel or any of that. Plus, you end up being like me and picking up some tips on what makes a good art piece. Just by entering contests, you not only gain experience in art, but you also network with people, and you might make some friends along the way. So, if you're having trouble with art, or you're just having trouble getting motivated, do a contest and just have fun with it. Thanks so much for watching this video. I will have a new How to Draw TF2 YouTuber in about less than a week, and maybe some other stuff along the way. Stay tuned.